welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew and you're watching Drew the Theme Park Dude. So yes, I'm happy December. This is my first video in December. I don't know what day it is in December you guys are watching this, but I know it is in December, so get ready for Christmas because we got more videos like this coming up. So this is Universal 2020 Holiday Tribute Store Review. So like a little quick on background about the store itself and the whole Universal idea of a tribute store. So similar to my Halloween Horror Nights tribute store video where I review each room individually, then give a whole sum up of the whole house. Or store, and then for that instance, in this instance, it's more of an experience, I would say, because there's more stuff in this store that you can kind of do, and it makes it feel like it's its own little thing. So I will be getting into more of that, and actually at the end we'll figure out the question: was this store better than HHN 2020 that never happens tribute store, or was Universal 2020 Holiday Tribute Store better? So let's get off to the review. So the history of the Universal Studios Tribute Store was pretty old, and they started, I believe, the first one was for Halloween Horror Nights. They had it, great. Then they decided recently to make a Mardi Gras one. Had it, did pretty well. Then they made, now most recently, a holiday tribute store. And I really do feel like these new experiences do attract more guests into the park. And then one thing that I kind of wish that they did do is they opened a couple rooms at a time to lure more people in. So real quick, the reason I pulled up this as my cover is because there's a lot of Easter eggs in this photo. If you guys look at the bottom, you'll see the yellow arches. That's the arches to Universal Studios. And then behind it, you'll see the Islands of Adventure Tower, as well as the Harry Potter Castle. One thing that you guys can't see, sadly, is it's above. I, for some reason, didn't get in this photo. It is the Volcano Bay volcano. Those are your four, little Easter eggs, I guess, before entering. There's probably 100 more Easter eggs in here, but very good detail in this, first little scene. So there are several rooms throughout this tribute store that really do make it pop out as this very unique room. And those feature the first big room as the German kind of craft market, which I really enjoy. It is like your Santa's Wonderland type room because the facade is a Nutcracker, which are from Germany. So it was really neat to see a whole room just dedicated to that. Then when you pass through, you see the Grinch. This is the big IP room. There's another IP room later in that than as the next room, but this is your first IP room, and it was pretty much a given. Everyone expected it, and this is where Jack the Clown's room was. And I'm just gonna say it right now, I was not expecting this to be this small. I do wish that the Grinch took another spot because they could have made it. This was probably the only room that was a little underwhelming to me. I really feel like they could have made it better, but they didn't. I don't know why they didn't decide to, but they just didn't. And I really feel like they could have made it a very better room. And this is the only room that if I have any really major criticism on, I would say is the Grinch. But honestly, for what they did do, it was pretty neat how they have the Grinch up with Max. And the only photo you guys will be seeing of this room, sadly, is the tree in it. It'll be somewhere in the video. I just want to have the beginning kind of set, but now it's just going to be all over the place. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of different images to show you guys throughout this video. So keep your eyes peeled and just, if you don't want to get that view time, you can just fast forward. I don't really mind it because I don't get money anyways, Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, but yes, this is very very, 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 very good tribute store. I will say that right now. It was well made, very well designed. The designers apparently had only 3 days to put this thing up. It was very neat to see it. And then, because we're only now halfway through the tribute store, now we have the big hallway where they had all the HHN posters. Now they have all the Christmas posters from previous years and now this year, with the icon basically of this year being Earl the Squirrel as the first holiday icon, which I really do like. I don't know if he came from anywhere. I know there's a cartoon called Earl the Squirrel. I don't know if this was just Universal Creative, but whoever created him, incredible. And I know that since right now they do have merchandise, a ornament and a baseball tee, it kind of looks like, that's Earl the Squirrel. I've not been to Universal since it's been released because they were very recently, but next time I do go, I'll most likely be getting both to show you guys. And if you guys would like a theme park vlog soon, well, as I describe as a one-way vlog, which, since I don't have a face reveal yet, I'd only show what's coming out of the camera. You'd hear my voice, but you'd only see what's coming out of the camera. If you guys would like something similar to that, because I do have a GoPro, and I could film pretty well, I have a decently good camera of the new GoPro, so I think that could work as well. That's how I filmed the Aqueduct POV, if you guys go to one of my first videos. And that's how I will be posting another POV very soon of one I took way before COVID. So you guys are on the lookout for that. It's going to be really neat. And it does have to do with Marvel, so it's going to be pretty neat. And it's not a theme park ride, but it is a show about Marvel on a Disney cruise ship that I did get a video of because you're allowed to, it's pretty sick. Okay, but now we're getting off topic. Let's get to the next room. It is one of my favorites. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Hate me in the comments. I have no idea. I don't understand. I've seen the first and last movie. Never read the books. I actually do like Fantastic Beasts, though. I've actually read the books and seen the movies, so I think it has to do with me. I've never been a big Harry Potter fan. I grew up with the movies, and I just really never watched them. And for instance, my brother loves them. But, that's him. So this room, I was like, ooh, that's neat, They have the Slytherin thing, which you guys will probably see an image up here. Really well designed, really cool. I did think that it was one of the better rooms in the tribute store. Probably the best so far of the 3 rooms. And because I would rank them, but my favorite is next to come, which I'll say is Earl the Squirrel, which we'll get into that. Actually, I'm just going to cover it into that because there's no point in waiting. So, yes, it's going to be really neat. It's just going to be really neat to see all this, and whew, it's going to be cool. So, I hope you guys, I'm probably doing a full POV walkthrough of this store, which I'm going to be very excited to do very shortly. And so, basically, the first room was the Winter Wonderland, as I described. Probably my least favorite of the 4 rooms was the Grinch, sadly. Then third would be the German Nut Village. Second would be Harry Potter. And then my favorite room is Earl the Squirrel's Tree Farm. Yes, as I'm going to go more to Earl the Squirrel. It is not really a store where you can buy stuff in there, but it's like a little market. And I got this Earl the Squirrel hot chocolate. Oh my goodness. They give you the hot chocolate. Very good, but alone. And like a little cute, like a little, Earl the Squirrel cup. And then you get like a nice big ornament. That's what it looks like. And I'm like, do I get like a free ornament with this? And they're like, no, put it in hot chocolate. I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, it's marshmallows. And I'm like, okay. I put it in, nothing happens. I go talk to my friends. I'm like, hey, oh my gosh, this hot chocolate's pretty good. And as I go down to sip it, I notice it's bubbling. Next thing you know, it like peels open. Probably 30 tiny like little marshmallows go all over my hot chocolate. That Universal is something that Disney needs to pay attention to. That was something that that was probably the best hot chocolate I've ever had. And it was pretty neat to see, pop open. Several photo ops. They actually have designated spots in each room where you can stand and get a photo op. So yes, to sum it all up, my complete review of this maze. Why do I keep saying maze? I guess it's kind of like a walkthrough, so I kind of think of it as a maze. I'd give it a 7.5. Pretty well made. Really did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make last and like and subscribe to the channel for brand new and no content. Brand new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. See ya. Bye.